Well, we are live. We're 5 by 5, and we've got mail. And I had to open it right away because it got delivered to the neighbors across the street, and they do stinky laundry. So I thought I'm going to do this show right away to share what we got in the mail today, and get this box with the recycles out and out of the house here because it stinks and I'm getting sick already. Pretty confident that the deliverers delivered my package to the wrong house, isn't it? Amazon, well done. Not. So what did I get? I got some books. I got the Ingersoll Lockwood, The Collection, the complete and unabridged with all original illustrations, the collected works of Ingersoll Lockwood, the Baron Trump novels, and 1900 or The Last President have seen a resurgence in interest since Donald Trump election to President of the United States in 2015. All of these titles were written before the turn of the 20th century, but both contain eerie similarities with modern-day political events for the first time. All the works are presented in a single volume so readers can decipher for themselves whether Lockwood's words were telling of things to come or just a curious coincidence of American literature. Anybody believe in coinkydinks? In the 1890s, Ingersoll Lockwood authored a series of children's books about the escapades of his character, young Baron Trump. The series followed a literary trend of the time, which had child protagonists adventuring to enchanted lands and encountering fantastic beings. Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland and Frank L. Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz are two famous examples of this genre. Yes, and very interesting examples indeed. Good to see you, Daryl, saying, what? I know what you're thinking, but I had to get these books to explore what the heck's going on and why. If you know what I mean, Daryl. I love you. Lockwood's Baron is an aristocratic youth bored with his life of luxury in Castle Trump. Searching for adventure, Baron travels to Russia to discover an underground world beneath his feet. He journeys downward and finds himself lost in peculiar settings surrounded by the strange inhabitants of this new world. The stories follow his adventures and eventual struggle to find his way back to the surface he left behind. Oh, Entered the Stars covered this? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there's just more and more comms coming out about this, so I wanted to cover my bases, and especially I just got a real feeling that we're going to be cut off from the internet soon, Daryl. Just got a strong feeling about that. And Daryl saying, love you, remote. Love you right back, Daryl. You're a good man, Chuck Brown. Just saying. If you don't mind me calling you Chuck Brown. It's better than the Great Pumpkin. Just saying. In 1900, or The Last President, Ingersoll Lockwood paints a picture of a politically charged New York City where a political outsider has overcome stiff opposition to be elected president of the United States. Mob rule threatens and marching protests rove up and down Fifth Avenue. The scene is an uncanny reflection of what happened as Donald Trump spent his days as president-elect holed up in Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue as he awaited his inauguration. There are way too many coinkydinks to be coinkydinks, just saying. Joy Yakabachi saying, Mr. Remote, good to see you again. Sending out some pink hearts and everyone. Love you, Joy. And Garvey, hopefully won't be cut off, but will not be surprised. Yes, good point. But I'm really more and more, wow, these books stink too. These delivery vans full of their, it's like Febreze. Everything comes stinking of Febreze. Just saying. When was the book published? It's The Great Tribulation, Charlie Brown. Daryl, that's awesome. Good one, buddy. Yeah. I love it. It's the Great Tribulation, Charlie Brown. It sure is. And I do believe we're in it already. There is no pre-trib. Pre-trib, you know what's. Just saying. When was the book published? And Daryl saying, Ann Garvey sending out some love and smiles to you. Published date is originally, well, his life, Ingersoll Lockwood lived from 1841 to 1918. It should say the original. Well, maybe they don't have the original date on this one because it's a collection. Let me see here. Keep looking. Okay, they came out around 1900. And here's the other one I got. The Last President, or 1900, by Ingersoll Lockwood. And it says, in Ingersoll Lockwood's 1900, or The Last President, a politically charged New York City is on edge after a political outsider overcomes stiff opposition to be elected President of the United States. Mob rule threatens, and marching protests rove up and down Fifth Avenue searching for symbols of wealth to destroy. Lockwood uses this setting to critique the socialist and collectivist mentality of his era and illustrate the inherent danger of the crowd. The story is a small and relatively unknown political satire of the late 19th century, which found new popularity after the election of Donald Trump in 2016. So I might even do a separate thing where I read these books a chapter at a time, folks. I'm sort of thinking that might be an interesting thing to do. And plus, Justin and I, Slow Country and I have talked about doing a show on some of the interesting poems we've been seeing at that website. Well, there's Angela H. Oh, good to see you. Beautiful. Saying hello, good looking brother. I sure have missed you, Choopy and Mama. And your Bible study and chat, of course. God bless you all. Well, here's Mama right here. Get her a look for you. Here she is. She's so beautiful. She's all hunkered down there. She just came in from outside. It's getting cool again. There she is. She's so beautiful. Love you, Mom. And Choopy's on his bed, but more and more, Mama's been stealing Choopy's bed, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. But, Choopy loves her. He doesn't make a fuss whatsoever. He just curls up right beside her. Oh, it's nice to have kids that love each other. Amy Niana saying, hello, everyone. Blessings and love to you all. And Garvey, love to hear the books, and that would be great. Yeah, I think I'm going to start reading a chapter at a time out of each one. And because there's obviously some communication coming from this. And the fact that Donald Trump owns 666 Fifth Avenue, New York, and that they had to have that building. Actually, it was Jared Kushner went to great lengths to buy that building. So I got to wonder why they wanted to promote the similarities between Baron Trump's adventures, and that's an interesting name too. What are the odds that he would be called Baron Trump? Just saying. So I think there's some interesting things going on here. Lisiana said, hi, remote and chat. Good to see you, Lisiana. Love you. And Daryl saying, Ann Garvey sending out a smile. And Enter the Stars covered this. Look at his older playlists. But interestingly, you're saying older playlists with Enter the Stars, but there's been recently new little treasures found on the website. Go to Ingersoll Lockwood. Just type that in and go to the website, and you'll see there's some very odd things going on there. And in fact, there's a little rabbit hidden down in one corner that you don't necessarily see until you decide to look at everything. click on the rabbit and it takes you to a whole new rabbit hole. Just saying. There's things going on. So anyway, Slow Country and I are going to look at this a bit, and we're going to put something together on a show about it. And then I'll read these books with you too, guys, because this collection has all of them in there. Let's see what's all inside. Okay, so this one has The Last President, Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump, and Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. You can see that at the bottom there. If that's not, oh yeah, it comes out right. So there's a picture of Ingersoll Lockwood. He reminds me of Mark Twain. Doesn't he look a lot like Mark Twain? Just saying. Did he ghostwrite? Well, Nikki B's in the house saying hi, remote, praying for you. Thank you, Nikki. Good to see you. Love you, love you. It's been a while since I saw you, honey. Yeah. Nikki, I got this letter on Friday from the cancer clinic that I was treated at before, saying they had an appointment for me for a CAT scan, and it looked like I was having either swollen lymph nodes or lymphoma. And then I talked to a nurse yesterday on the phone, Erin from there, and they had no information that I had previously had cancer and chemo. So we had a chat. So anyways, I don't have to go for any CAT scans again, but I still have to go to an appointment up there on November 29th and try and see what's going on. But it's looking more and more like I'll either be taking chemo again or just saying, nope, I've had enough. Because the problem is if I take chemo, it kicked my butt so bad last time. Wow, I was out for 2 years from the cancer and the chemo, but mostly the chemo kicked my butt. I was having convulsions and seizures and so weak. This 260-pound guy was 170 pounds, really skinny at one point. And then having the convulsions and the seizures, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, living alone and still look after my babies. And I'm not abandoning them to anybody. I'm not doing that. So anyways, I love you, Nikki, and it's great to see you. It's been a long time since I've been over to you and Diamonds. Oh, yeah. No worries there, Nikki. I got 4 of these with 2 tubes each of the Ivor Mexican. And I also have the Finn Bend Over saw that I'm starting to. So don't worry. I was prepared for that possibility, and sure enough, I needed it. Amen. The Lord told me, get these things. And so I'm starting that tonight, just so you know. Anyways, these books are a bit stinky. Patriot Bob said, have you heard of proton therapy? Boss's husband going through it now for pancreatic cancer. No, I haven't heard of proton therapy. But my mind just pointed out that what they're doing probably is firing protons at a growth, trying to kill it. I don't think I have any growths, but although they did say my spleen was enlarged, and I have been having some pain here. So that's interesting. Yeah, we got this, Nikki. Hey, you know me. I'm a stubborn old cuss, and I'm not walking into the night without a fight. Just saying. Sean McPhee in the house saying hello, remote. Good to see you, Sean. Love you, brother. Welcome. Patriot Bob saying less invasive. I think you meant invasive, not evasive. I'll look into it, and thanks for the heads up, Patriot Bob. I sure appreciate that. So anyways, I wanted to share the mail with you. I got the Ingersoll collections, and then I have another one of his books coming. It's called Lasonic. What is it now? But it's not going to be here till December. But it's a little more rare book. But I wanted to have his whole collection and look into this, just because I think there's more to this than meets the eye. What's the name of it? Lasonics of Cult, which is interesting title, to say the least. Now, we'll see if I can give you a description of what it says about the book. Ingersoll Lockwood lived from 1841 to 1918. He was an American lawyer and writer. As a writer, he is particularly known for his Baron Trump children's novels. However, he wrote other children's novels, a collection of poetry in varying mood, Jetsam, Flotsam, and Ligon, a dystopian novella, 1900, The Last President, which I also have, and several other books. Laysonics of Cult is Lockwood's critique of organized religions with their shadowy gods on their shadowy thrones and his attempt at creating a new cult of the immortal human. Well, isn't that interesting? Based on what that creep from the WEF's been talking about, that humans are done. That guy, Yuval. Just saying. Nikki B saying, may the Lord be with you. I love you. And I love you too, Nikki. Great to hear from you. It's been a while, honey. I haven't been over to your show or Diamonds for a while, but I've been just concentrating on my own show because I have not been feeling well. I've been really weak and tired and sleeping a lot. And I just figured if the Lord wants me to sleep, I better sleep. But now I'm going to start getting some treatments in me too, like we just discussed about Ivor the Mexican and Finn bend over cell. Just saying. Abby saying, hello, guys. We are back. LOL. Yep. Zoe Bonnie in the house saying, even good to see you, Zoe Bonnie. And Velma A saying, hello, everyone. Good to see you, Velma. I got your note earlier. Thank you. I didn't get a chance to respond yet. But I love you, and it's good to see you here. So that's the mail for today. I wanted to share that with you because I think there's some interesting communications happening. Clay B says, you finally got on my schedule. Me and the Ghetto just got up an hour ago. Ghetto's Clayton's cat. A great cat with a chunk out of his ear. And it's my understanding they when the cats have been rescued and gone to a rescue that they take a little divot out of their ear to say that they've been rescued before. Clay, do you think that's true with Ghetto? Because I just discovered that the other day. I was saying a thing, why do the cats have that? Just saying. Different shirt remote, yeah. I'm saving this one because I got to wear this for every show for the next 6 years. For those of you that haven't seen my shirt that Richard Davey 119 sent me, there you go. Not my king, because my king is Jesus Christ, amen, and not the Antichrist, King Charles. Just saying. Sorry, Mama. You're so sweet. I got the best cat and dog in the whole world. Very blessed. Chrissy Cat saying, oh, Lord, that's right. I'm wearing it 6 months, Chrissy. You're the one that started this. You said, you better not wear that every day, all day for the next month. She started it. I thought, well, I'm going to call her bluff. Just saying. Good to see you, Chrissy. Love you. Clay saying, that's not all. Took off of him when he was picked up before he showed up over here. Oh, are you saying that he dropped off a couple balls at the old ball diamond? Chrissy's getting an LOL and a giggle. Nikki B, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Well, I wanted to just share these books with you guys. So I got 2 of my books from the Ingersoll Lockwood collection. And I've got the Laysonics of Cult coming as well, which is really interesting, especially when it says Laysonics of Cult is Lockwood's critique of organized religions and their shadowy gods on their shadowy thrones and his attempt at creating a new cult of the immortal human. Sounds a lot like the whole WEF plan to me. Just saying. Clay says, all I'm saying is Ghetto can't keep a girlfriend. Sounds like you and me, Clay. And Abby says, "Oh Lord, if I lived in Canada, I'd send you another shirt." I might not wear it 6 months. I'm just, I have to, I have to bug Chrissy Cat though whenever I get the opportunity. She doesn't want me to call her Crispy Cat anymore, so I have to bug her with the T-shirt. Clay B saying, "Hey, long time no see. Being good?" I doubt that. Although he doesn't get out of the house much, just saying. So I just want to say I love you guys and laugh my ass off. Crispy Cat, yeah. Every once in a while, people put Chrissy Cat in, and the spell check will put Crispy Cat. Oh, Clay B says it. Chrissy Cat, good to see you. I've been harassing Diamond Lil a lot lately. Oh, poor Diamond. I'm going to have to give her a call and console her. Nikki B saying, "Have a blessed night, everyone. Love you, Nikki." And I'm going to sign out here anyway. Chrissy Cat scenes at Abby Sassy. LOL. I'm going to send out some love before Nikki gets out the door. Send some love to everybody. I love y'all. And remember, we're praying and staying, just saying. And until we meet again, remember, you are loved. Abby saying, "LOL, love you, Chrissy. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night." Say hi to Diamond for me, Nikki, and I hope to catch up with you too sometime soon. It's been a while. We should have a Skype meeting one of these days. It's been a long time. I love you. See you soon. Abby saying, "You too, remote." Right back at you. Have a great night, friends. You're the best.